recording, and we are live. Hello fellow dragons, it's Shane from Astral Dragon Gaming, and welcome to the fun day that is the one and only The Longing. We are at day 396, 4 days down, well, third day down, but moving on 4 days, and it's going to be fun. So now we can go test out that door that's nice and open. Alright, let's see if we can get there. This is the door. It's apparently going to take me 2 hours. So I gave it a whole 24 hours until I had to look at it. So off we go for our wondrous wander. Blink. Dum bum bum. Bum. Oop, I'm getting feedback from wrong thing. Click that off. That's better. Alright, so I have to go up those flight of stairs, through the center, up through the center again, and over and across, and I should be there. This is the fun part, this is where we go. Up and down, where we go. I wonder where his beard ends. Very interesting. Got nice detailed hands. Kind of squinty eyes. I wonder if he destroys a mountain when he wakes up. Well, considering I'm going to be waiting at least another year before I find out about that. Won't matter that much at the moment. But anyway, that's how we play these games. In growing news, I'm still contemplating on what to actually get for a new PC, because I'm thinking about upgrading my CPU and graphics card. I might actually just bite the bullet and go for the whole RTX, but I'm not sure if I'm willing to invest, considering that there might be new RTX cards coming this year. But yeah, that's life. We always contemplate whether one thing is worth our time or worth our money or not, and we don't know really. Dum, bum, dum, 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 dum. Yes. Hello.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little surprised.
Hmm?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little surprised.
What?
This land is my land is only a 20-minute download.
How big is it?
2.7 gig.
2.7 gig means it's a 4 gig expansion. Yeah, that's not actually that bad. It depends on how they've done the AI.
But it's a 100-kilometer square map.
Yeah, but a 100-kilometer square map can be just generated, because all you have to do is create the seed for it, and it will generate itself. As long as you create the basic asset models, like Minecraft. Minecraft is extremely small, but it's procedurally generated.
Yeah, maybe it is.
So, if you create one seed, and that seed creates the entire sort of thing, then that's what will expand to do that particular thing.
Makes sense.
Well, I discovered that when X came out, when I was really young, because X was this big world, universe world where you could fly your ship around it. And the demo was like less than a couple of megs. What it actually boiled down to was all the ships and everything were computer generated, run through the graphics processor, and the music and sound was all through a MIDI file. So the entire thing was very small, and when the game came out, it didn't even require more a whole disc. It only required half a disc, which basically points out the expansion of how that works. But yeah, it's more when you understand programming that you can understand how it works. Like you take No Man's Sky. That is a relatively small game for what it's doing.
Yeah.
But it's doing it because it's creating that continuous permutation of a seed that's been predetermined inside it.
Yeah.
So
I think that one also runs off of Happy Games or whatever the fuck their company's called, off their servers, not from a pre-installed.
yeah, but the thing is, it still needs to have a certain amount of generation on your side,
Yeah.
because what it's actually doing is it connects all the information from what you've explored and whatnot to be able to exist in their servers so that they can populate that into other people's worlds as well. But yeah, computer programming's funny how you do that. Like you take Black Mesa, the revamp
That one.
of Half-Life, the revamp of Half-Life. But the thing is, it takes like 14 gig. But Half-Life's a really small game. Even if you put in all the other things, it's the textures that make it expensive in memory storage. So that's how that works.
Yeah, I was tossing up whether I wanted to play this land or start playing Ark again.
Ark's a
And
dangerous hole.
I've replayed Ark so many times. I always get to the same point in the tech tree, and then for whatever reason, I stop playing.
You get bored.
Usually by that point, I get distracted by other games that are like, "Oh, that's interesting to me. I'll play that." And then, me being me, I'll never come back to a game that I played ages when because I've lost the flow. So
Alright, yeah.
I do it with 7 days all the time as well.
Yeah, because you can't remember what you were doing in that particular point in time. I don't have that danger because I can usually remember where I am. It's a bit like this. You take all those books in there, you can ask me any particular book and I can tell you exactly what's in that book and what it's about.
I used to have a friend up in New South. His mum was so nuts about Stargate.
Oh,
I'm not exaggerating here. You can
Yeah.
quote a line and she will tell you what episode, what season,
oh, they're
who
scary
said it,
people like that.
and why they said that one line. Any fucking line you want.
Yeah, those kind of people are really scary.
Yeah, she's nuts. She's an old bird too.
Yeah. Alright, that gets me out of that loop. Alright.
Is this that one you gotta wait 400 days?
Yeah. Like I said, it's counting down in real time.
So you just watch him wander around?
No, you wander him around and you find things and whatnot. I had to wait for this door to open. 2 hours. That was yesterday. It's like 2 hours for that door just to go, yeah, I'm open now. I'm still waiting for a stalagmite to just drop so I can climb up a particular pathway. And there's a puddle that's slowly filling. So that's got another 26 days on it. So now I've gone cavern. This is the map itself over here.
Look, I made a noose.
But this is the map itself. There's an actual room, and if you stand there long enough investigating it, it expands out to this. Like it slowly zooms out and shows you all the parts of the map. But if you don't stand there and wait for you to investigate that, you won't actually understand it. But yeah, that's my little guy right there. But I've got to go over here. There's a pickaxe which I need to get somehow in order to expand my little home that's down here. This is the king that you're waiting for. So yeah, at the moment I'm just here in this section here. So now I'm going to explore this tunnel area and find out where it leads and everything. And that's his idle animation when he sits there. It looks really creepy when he sits in a chair because all his teeth come out. And it's like, but yeah, it's an interesting game. Like, I'm doing little chunks of it every day so that I can see the expansion, and I'm just going to put that on YouTube every day and just show the expansion as you go along. But
yeah, I don't think I'd have the patience for a game like this.
yeah, the good thing is it gives you little waypoints so that you can find a place that you've been, and you can bookmark it, and you just click on it, and it will go to that particular bookmark, so you don't have to. So it saves a little bit of the effort and problems, because this is the puddle that I've got to wait for in order to get to the library. At the moment, it's just about here. Last time I checked. So I'm.
Have you dude help along? Just pee off the edge.
Hmm?
Have you dude pee off the edge and help fill it?
Oh, if only he would, but he doesn't eat or drink.
God damn it.
Yeah, I know. He's a shade. He's just a shade of the king. But yeah, I was like,
He's a surfing nipple.
so I wait around. I pick up charcoal every so often too, so. But I think I might go down, see what's down. What place shall I visit today? The rock's as hard and heavy as my disappointment. I now have 3 disappointment. I wonder what happens when he gets too much disappointment. Does he just get depressed and sit there? I wonder. There is nothing here. 4 disappointment. Alright, I'll go down and see what over here is down. Wonder how much disappointment you're supposed to get to. And that eerie cave sound the whole way through. And down into the depths we go. There seems to be an old mine down here. Maybe a good place to find useful things. One could bloody well hope. This does seem to be an old mining cart. So where to now? Okay, according to this, yes indeed, it is a mining area. A pickaxe, you beauty. I finally found me a pickaxe. Oh, hand me a pickaxe. Ah, ha, 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 ha. You've got to be kidding me. There seems to be an easy way down. Do I have to walk along this a certain amount of times? Oh no, I see the crack, it's slowly developing. Is it developing though? What happens if Is there any other way to down here? I don't think there is there? Damn it. Oh no, there was deformation. That's definitely deformation. Oh, it's so slow. Oh god, this is agonizing almost. I think the only reason I noticed that something was happening is because of the sound. Come on. Yep, there we go again. It's very slight movement, but it is working. Oh, come on. Oh, this is agonizing. The interesting thing is, this is just going to suddenly collapse when I don't know. The question is, how do I get up from here when it does collapse? Well, we'll deal with that when we get to that. Come on. I know you're ready to go. Something's ready to go at least. Maybe my sanity. There we go. Another little bit. Because the question is, how did anyone get down here? Oh, it's going. It's like watching paint dry, I swear. I'm so close. I'm committed now. I want to get through now. The problem is I don't know if my sanity is going to hold out in the process. Left, 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 left. Right, 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 right. Left, left, left. Going right. Going left. Wonder what would happen if I just stand still. I know he sits eventually. Is it movement that's causing more of a problem? Or him sitting on it? I might come back to this point and do it. Alright, I might come back to do this for the last bit of the game for the day. Alright, so that's going to be a slow process of doing that one. Let's have a look at what the other parts of the cave contain. Oh, a piece of wood. Nothing else? Awesome! I got wood now. If only I had space, which the Matic would provide. Come on! But down we go. Alright, the only way is up. For the moment. Alright, let's see how much further we can get. According to the map, there's a whole set of little twisty-turny caverns up above. The king seems to have abandoned this area a long time ago. Okay. Definitely does look abandoned. Now, according to this, there is that. Which I can't get up to. I'm trying to find solutions to all my problems, but somehow I keep running into walls. You gotta love his logic of how he deals with the world around him. Doing well, George, doing well. Up and up, George, up. Pardon me, up. Okay, so to another chasm we go. Nope, can't go in there. And I can't go any further up there. Looks like the end of the journey. If I could try and move the stone over there, but that would be a miserable task. Okay. Alright. So, slow, arduous process of moving the stone. He wasn't wrong, it is a miserable task. He's very slowly achieving the task. Alright, from here it goes up and there's an crossway and back up again. Some narrow passages and then leads on to something that doesn't exist. Interesting. What was that? Come on. Still pushing hard. We'll eventually get there. Eventually. Yay! So now gives us a climbing spot. Nice. The king will not like this adventurous spirit of mine. True. It's better than standing around waiting for something else to happen. Besides, you never know. I might find something the king likes. Alrighty. Let's see where this leads us. True upside is, and we might actually find something blue, something different. I picked up a lapis lazuli. Now I can paint blue skies. I will never see. You poor little thing. There is nothing here. Nothing, nothing, nothing. I have 5 disappointments. Got an achievement. Alright. Well, that was well worth the exercise. So I have wood, I have moss, I have charcoal, I have clay, I have lapis lazuli, and I have chalk. I've got surprisingly a large quantity of stuff considering things. Let's see how much further we can go now. Ooh, spiderwebs. These caves seem to be gigantic. I wonder if it reaches all the way up to the outside world. Do I get to collect the spiderwebs? No, I do not. Bummer. That would have been interesting. Ah. I can't go up. Oh, I can. I can climb the web. Hold on. Is there anything over here that... Yeah. Ah. let's climb down the web for the moment. I want to see what's over here. A level of disappointment again. I picked up a piece of flint. More coal. I didn't want to go that way. Anyway. Alright, so I need something to climb up that. That's fine. Alright, so we can keep on going up. To where? I do not know. To somewhere. Okay, this looks like where my journey can't go any further up now. That's a little spider. Finally, another living creature. Maybe this little spider will be my friend. Do I collect the spider? Who knows? Let's see what happens. Down we go. Crawling through the dark underbelly. There seems to be a pathway that leads below and above. Interesting. Which do we want to go to first? Down. The adventure is almost too exciting for me. You really don't get out much, do you, George? You're shut in. There is a possibility that there's nothing at the end of this. But at the same time, my mind screams that there might be a possibility of something. And then I got nothing. Bummer. You're gonna tell me that's a disappointment. Dead end. There's ever was one. Nothing but disappointment. Amazing. Alright, let's see where we go now. Okay, let's continue on and see what the expansion of this is. It's a very real possibility I get a spider. That might help me climb. Oh, no. I have to wait for it to spin a web, don't I? And that will take time. I've already guessed what this game's going to do to me. Make me make lists of times and things. Okay, so that's where I get some red crystal from. A lovely crystal. I wish to end its pain. A lonely crystal. End its pain. Yes, I know. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, so that's where I get that crystal from. I get the other one from the dark place. But somehow I think this spider is going to help me immensely. by getting something that I want to do. And that's climb. The downside is the spider will take time to make the web. I don't know. Okay. Leads up to nowhere, but it's possible it might have something. Or it's just another dead end. Yes, another dead end. I crawled in here looking for something of value, but all I found was another disappointment. I now have 7 disappointments. Jeez, George, you're a downer. Hate to have you at a party, man. Alright, day 396. Alright. I'll walk down. Because I have a sneaky suspicion I can get the spider and he will be my friend. Hello there, friend. Visit spider. Oh. Okay. Now we follow the spider. Slowly, slowly, slowly. The spider will show me the way. Okay, climb web. Only my friend the spider, my only friend the spider is crafting a web. I can climb it once it's strong enough for my fragile body. This could take days. So I can sit here and watch Mr. Spider make a web for days. That's the first thread. Okay, I think I might just log this as another one of those places I need to go to. Alright, let us go back to here. I will come back to Mr. Spider at some point. Alright, so I can go back down, see if I can walk back and forth across that thing a few more times and see if it makes another bit of movement. It may be the end of my day for just that alone, which is a bit of a bummer. I was hoping to get more done. Actually, all things considered, I know where I'm going. I gotta get there and readjust the save point because it copied incorrectly. It's copied right onto the door itself, and I kept on going back and forth through the door. It's stupid. But I figured out where dead ends are. I figured out where other things are. I got a new colour, which is very important. I have the possibility of getting a pickaxe, which is highly important and allows me to do some more interesting things once I get it. But still, I am waiting for certain things to happen. And the only way to make it happen quicker is by being patient. You can't do anything else more. I might put a vigil over the pond. That way we can just spend our time and wait for the water to slowly trickle into its spot. But for the moment I'm kind of stuck and waiting again. It's a slow trickle into the right spot. Turn and keep on walking. All I have to do is make sure I get in the right spot and I can do more. I wonder why the king abandoned the higher levels. Kept the lower levels but abandoned the higher levels. Because quite clearly where he is beautiful. Alright, this is where I'll mark for this one. Yes. Alright. So I've mere marked that one. Might go see where my puddle is and see how it's going after I've been standing up and around this for a bit. I just want to walk back and forth across that roof again and see if I can make it move a little bit more. Deep down into the dark ground where nothing seems to shine except for the glowing eyes. Deep into the world they fall, always into the dark, and always the glowing eyes. That's George. Alrighty, let's try a bit more. Because we've clearly moved this wood enough so that we can see it moving now. It's a question of when it will give way. I'll give it another 10 minutes of walking back and forth. If it moves, that would be really good. Ooh, it moved again. It's like paint drying. Like, you know it's eventually going to be touchable, but right at this moment, it's not. It's so close. Release the pressure. Put the pressure on it again. Bum, bum, ba, da, dum, bum. Hello viewer, and how are you this day of days on my 396 day So far journey. I've only been here 3 days, and it's already starting to show on my brain. I finally picked up a piece of blue. Ooh, that moved a lot that time. Come on. So close. So close. Just want to get through the section. I want the pickaxe, damn it. If you're telling me I have to walk back and forth in a certain spot for the next hour or so, I'll damn well do it. Just to get that damn pickaxe. Back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. Brain's slowly going to mush. Ooh, it moved again. Come on. Come on. So close. I think that's the worst part about this, is that it does things just enough for you to go, ooh, and then it makes you wait to try and achieve these things. And it's just that ever so tiny amount that just makes your brain go, yeah. And then you go, ugh. You can see it, that little bit of wood. It's nearly going, just tiny bit more. The question is, I don't know if it's going to be a slow fall or it's just going to be a sudden fall. Right, in this game, I would expect a slow fall, but at the same time, it surprised me at times. It's showing exploration and patience is where you're going to achieve the greatest amount of things. The more patient you are with it, the more you will achieve. Problem is, I just want to jump up and down on this spot to get it done. The mind that came up with this game, you can tell they had some other ulterior motive when they came up with this game. But whether you're patient enough and persistent enough to do the 400 real-time days. I'm almost tempted to skip the calendar and see if I can just manually move the calendar on the game. But I think it has its own time base. Once you've set it, it just runs itself. Ooh, ooh, that's very close now. I saw movement. Just not my crazy brain. Something is definitely going. And they said pacing never achieves anything. Pressure, I say. Come on. Fall. Ooh. More deformation. But even I give credit to the animation that something so small and trivial that moved, and you need to show it to the player that something tiny has happened. It's phenomenally interesting. Like, this has Dark Souls thinking in it. As in, there is a precision on how you do something and a way to achieve it, and you let the player just figure it out for themselves. The precision of it is mind-boggling. I know I can get this today. I can get this today. This entire amount of walking back and forth will be worth every inch of getting that pickaxe. They call it a mattock for some reason. I call it a pickaxe. Oh, come on. The slowness of this. Oh, come on, he's nearly done. Must be nearly done. I want that pickaxe, damn it. I will do a lot of things to achieve getting just that pickaxe. What I wouldn't give to just be able to jump up and down, or at least just throw rocks at it right now. I think that's the other thing about this game, it's the simplicity of it. The premise is simple. Wait 400 days. You can literally just log off and just come back in 400 days and wake up the God King or Earth King or whatever he is. Oop, more movement. Come on, give me the pickaxe. I want it. We want it. Now I understand why Golem is so insane. It's not the ring, it's the fact that he got stuck underground for so long. It's slowly balmy. That'll be an interesting game when it comes out. A Golem game. Because it's supposedly not Lord of the Rings derived, it's more taking the premise and making their own thing of it. I'll be interested to see what it looks like when it does come out. Come on. Little bit of weight. Oh, I want to see the difference. There we go. A little bit more. Come on. I am going to make this happen. By force of will, damn it. It's either that or my finger falling off, whichever comes first. Ooh, chuckle. Yay, I have 24 now. 28, sorry. Come on. Hello, new viewer. How you doing? Back and forth, back and forth. I just wanted to make it go down. That's all I want to do. For some reason my chat keeps on spinning and saying connecting. I'm not even sure if it's connected. Whoa, there we go. Yes! Patience pays off after all. Thank fracking cripes. And I got wood! So much wood! Now, can I walk this way? You're kidding me. Come on. Don't be an arsehole. Let me have the pickaxe. Let me have the pickaxe. Yes! I finally got the pickaxe. Oh, Kalookalay. A handy make, useful for harvesting minerals and for beginning through fragile walls. Thank God. Oh. It's just such a relief to know that I was doing the right thing in order to get that one thing done. You have no idea how annoying and frustrating that was. Just sitting there and walking back and forth to just do one thing. But at the same time, I got what I wanted. Another pathway thing I can't go up. That's fine. I'll sort that out another time. Now, what can I find with this now? I can tell you one thing I can do. I can go all the way back home. Can I enter there? I can. But where does it take me? Ooh, fascinating. There's two pathways. Alright, let's go through the first one and see where it takes me. A strange glowy rock room. It seems to be the low valuable minerals hidden in the walls. The walls are very hard, but a strange smell is emanating from it. Sulfur. But now I have to wait for him to finish hacking at it. I have made very little progress yet. Okay, I can get where this is going from. Alright, so I've found sulfur deposits here. I have made very little progress. I have made some progress, but I'm not even halfway there yet. Alright, we'll just wait for it. I think I am halfway there. So I have blue, yellow, red, white and black for my drawings. That means I can make an almost perfect picture now. I'm almost finished. At least he talks to you. Finally, the wall gave up its mineral. A piece of sulfur. It smells horrible, but I'm sure it will find a way of using it. Alrighty. This wall is not very hard, but a strange smell emanates from it. I don't think I'll get anything more out of it if I break it up. Alright, well, I know where sulfur comes from now. That's fine. That's really useful. So I can get sulfur from there. But actually, yes, we will mark this place as a place of importance. Okay. So, what is in here? There's very little. There must be the coal mine. I need plenty of it for my fireplace. Okay. It is going to take a while. I am not the strongest, but luckily I have plenty of time. So this is where I get coal and sulfur from. I wonder how long this is going to take. It'll take as long as it takes, I suppose. Okay. Well, I'm stuck here anyway. Click, clack, click, clack, click, clack. Look at him go. That mindless determination. So I wonder what the purpose of doing this mining here is. Will it get us a huge packet of coal, or do we just keep on doing this and eventually get coal? I know I've been collecting it all through the levels. I made very little progress. Oh, this could take at least 20 minutes just to get this done. What is with this Twitch stream? Let's have a look-see. Oh no. That's very interesting. It looks dark on here, on Twitch, but on my screen it looks fine. I might have to up the gamma correction for it. Let's see. Can I get to options? There we are. Alrighty, screen on and done. There is no gamma control. Now, isn't that interesting? On Twitch, it looks pitch black virtually. Am I right, Twitch viewers, or am I just looking at that wrong? It looks pitch black on the Twitch stream almost. Like, I can see where I'm going, but for some reason it just looks really weird. I wonder why. I have made, but I'm not even halfway there. You dog. Can we pop this out so I can get to it? Bum, 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 bum. Switch to modern settings. No. No. Safe mode. No. You see us be able to pop this right out. Just to allow you to just get it right out and just pop it out. But not anymore. Alright, I'll put you over here so I can see you when I want to see you. Yeah. Alright. Wonder how much coal I'll get for it. I'll have to go back to my home, and I can dig out my hovel and build myself a bed. Mind you, digging that out will probably take time, of course. Come on, George, hurry up. And no, Shade has no name. I just gave him a name for the hell of it. I called him George. And one day George will achieve great things by waking the king in 396 days from now. It will be a very interesting time this year, playing this game one day at a time. I think I am halfway there. Yeah, that only took, what, 4 minutes? I swear this is worse than RuneScape. Mind you, I think RuneScape beats it because you have to click all the time. At least this one, it automates it and you just keep on doing it. I think I'd get hammered by my housemates if I stated that. They are dedicated RuneScape players. Well, one dedicated RuneScape player and another one doing it just for the simple fact that she wants to get money out of her fiance. But, you know, whichever comes first. Dum, dum, bum, bum, dum, 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 bum. Come on, George. You must be nearly there by now. We're all waiting and being patient. I'm slowly losing my marbles. Bit by bit. As I wait for the longing to end, which will not end for another 396 days. I question my sanity of playing this game. I'm not sure whether it's a sane idea that I'm playing this game or a slightly very insane idea that I'm playing this game. Because I like the idea, I just don't know if I can do it. I might get to the point where I just get so bored with it I just... Yep, I'm done. Lock it up for the day and we're done. Actually, that means I can get the crystal for here. I can actually get the crystal that's in this cavern. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Slowly getting there. You'll get there eventually. Clink. He is nearly there, I tell you. Maybe. One day. Sooner or later. He will get there one day, I swear. So we wait. Bit by bit. Time by time. Click by mammoth little pickaxe. And hold on, I can pick stuff up. Yay! I got some more coal and... Nope, I'm done. That was a long process just to get some coal. He says fallen brother. I wonder if he is coal himself. Anyway, I can go here. I will pay this place a visit. Yes, I can go there. I can mine the crystal, which is hopefully not going to take me forever. And then I can go back home and I can get other stuff done. But it's very slow, long, boring, eventually going to get there process. But I'm getting there, bit by bit. And it feels like a level of success every time I get there. I get better and better and better. Mind you, how you get up to that one I don't know yet. I will figure something out. But I have wood, I have moss, I have a pickaxe, so I can use the pickaxe to open my living area a bit more, put a new bed in. Who knows? I might even check on the puddle while I'm wandering around. I love his eyes though. They are very luminous, and it's the one thing that you find in this the most. You just watching these eyes go everywhere. It's so bizarre to watch. Click, clock, clock, click, click, clock, clock, click, click, patience is a virtue, as they say. It's very interesting. The stream looks darker on Twitch, and I don't know why. It really is strange. Now, can I remember where I marked for that crystal? I think it's here, up near where the spiders were. It's not here. Yeah, I think it's up where the spiders are. Which is awesome, because that's another thing Hey, whoa. Don't do that. Right. Now we go up. Click, clock, clock, click, click, clock, clock, click, click, pa, pa, da, da. And we'll be there in a bit. As we go in the world, off we go through the snow. If there was snow. But there's no snow. Into the world up above as we go further in to the darkness. Yum-ba-da dee-dee-dee-dee da-da-ba-da dee-dee-dee da da dee-dee hey away ha ha yeah hey da-da-da-da dee-dee-dee-dee da-da-da-da ba dun dun dun. I can't get up here yet. I'll figure it out. Alrighty. So, up we climb, further we go. Climb. Love the animation. Going up further again. We get up here. We have to go up where the spider was, but further up. You can even hear the cave sound, which is interesting. Oh, missed. Pick up some charcoal. Alright, climb. And off we go again. Further into the caves, into the darkness, into the deep, deep darkness. That is the longing. The longing to be all over with. Mind you, I don't know how long it'll take to dig up the crystal now. Ew. That did not occur to me to think about. Oh, hold on. No, I gotta go up further again. I missed it by one. There is another cavern up above me. Hold on. Didn't I earmark the spider? I did, didn't I? I did. Silly me. Tell you what, these waypoints make a godsend. They didn't put the waypoints where you had to walk every single way all the time. This would have been impossible, but the fact that you can just set a spot and you can walk back and forth from it, and you go have a coffee and come back and talk to them once you finish doing that. It's a really good idea, and I give them credit for it. There are other things in this game I don't give them credit for. It's mainly the idea of, oh, you know, it's going to take X amount of time for this set thing to happen. Like our fabulous friend up here who's making the spiderweb, who's going to take however long it's going to take to get done. He'll get there eventually. You can already see the slight tendrils just starting to develop, bit by bit. But we can't climb it. Take days. So God knows how long it'll take me to get to there. Anyway, we'll go and get this crystal then. So we crawl through here up to the end of the passage. Into the darkness. Alrighty. Nearly there. I'll grab this crystal, go back to the home base and start excavating. Which will be fascinating. Kinda. Who knows? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know. No way to up my gamma correction on my screen for you guys, is there? Ah, there's the crystal. To the crystal, I tell you. Also, if you're only watching this in its entirety, I am archiving this to YouTube. So, you want to follow my YouTube channel, Astral Dragon Gaming. Yep, they'll be fine. Don't worry, little crystal. Soon you will be free from your sorrow. Okay. Bit morbid again. The upside is I get crystal. It's like, yes! I got a crystal. Da 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 da. It's slow and laborious. Clack, click, clack, click, clack, click, clack. There is another pickaxe, and I'm not sure why there's another pickaxe. Whether one's an upgrade over the other one, or one's does better sort of digging abilities, I'm not sure. I'm just happy I found this one because I was really kind of getting annoyed that I have to wait a certain amount of time to get a pickaxe. It was so enjoyable to just do this one thing and just, yes, after finally going back and forth in this one spot, I got my pickaxe. It's like, yay! Dum, bum, bum, bum. How long does it take to get a crystal? It's steel versus rock. Who knows? Well, steel is kind of a rock, it's a mineral. It's just more refined. Bum, 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 bum. I have made very little progress yet. We all know what that means. More time! So we're looking at about a 10-minute wait until this is done. So in the interim, we will think about what we've done today. Like, in Australia today, it's been relatively sunny and not too bad. A lot of the fires have died down in Australia, so it's not too bad, but there are places that you go in Australia at the moment that are absolutely pitch black. It's horrible. Oh, incidentally, if you think your government is dumb, Australia can probably beat you on that in some respects. One of the ideas that was implemented was to throw down things for wildlife to eat, because supposedly the wildlife won't find anything to eat out in the ravaged, fire-stricken lands. So, from on high, one fool politician instigated a policy to start dropping sweet potatoes everywhere. The downside of that is that if you drop anything from height, a certain height, it reaches terminal velocity. Do you know what happens to something that hits terminal velocity? It just hits something at whatever kinetic power it gets under the pull of gravity. So there are literally miles and miles of area impregnated with sweet potatoes. So there is a possibility Australia may have a new bumper crop of native sweet potato everywhere. There is also the possibility that we may have brained and killed a lot of wildlife in the process by accidentally hitting it with sweet potatoes. But hey, it's Australia. Welcome to the wonderful country that is our home. Bum, bum. Alright, so we should be coming up to the next line, which will say I am not halfway there. Yes! I've calculated that right. I'm starting to get the hang of this game bit by bit. Hello, viewer number 4. Hope you're having a fabulous day. What are you doing with your life? Clack, click, clack, click, clack. Come on, George. Alright, while George does the picking, I'm going to get another drink, and I will be back in a second. Thank you. Come on, George. Are we done yet, George? Because, my God, my patience is. Alright, for the people who are out there, I am going to open up a container. I do apologise, it will make a noise. I think I'm halfway there. Yay! Only 4 to 5 more minutes. Logically, if it's taking him this long to do this, how long is it going to take him to dig out a cave area where he lives? Oh dear. Well, we'll find out. Come on, George. Keep pumping those arms. You'll get there. Okay, that's processed and done. That's good. Okay. Come on. I want the crystal. Slow but steady progress, I tell you. I think about the only thing that really is great about this game is there is no way to rush this game. And it's just the slow, ever moving trickle of trying to get from A to B. We must be nearly there. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of polishing. It reminds me of polishing furniture, where you sand. The actual polishing is very little at all. The majority of your time is spent sanding, and you can sand something for like hours and hours until it gets right. Because you got to make sure all the wood's done in the right way. You've got to sand in the right grain, and you've got to get all the little scratches from the previous sanding and so on and so forth. It's a real pain in the ass process, but that's exactly what this reminds me of. You ever done French polishing? Get used to it. Ooh, I got it. A crystal. It was a pain to harvest, but it sure looks nice. This one goes right up on the wall at home, which is exactly where we're going. All the way back home. That was a real pain in the ass. But at the same time, there is satisfaction in doing it. I think that's the main thing about this game that I'm really enjoying most, is the satisfaction when you get something done. There is an almost real sort of feeling of getting something done and completed. And I think the little AI walking simulator is having trouble walking in certain directions. That pathway got him real confused suddenly. Alright, let's go. Down, 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 into the dark, 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 into the void of nothingness. Where nothing is real, nothing is ended, nothing begins, nothing stops. Into the eternal cave, where time stands still, until all is lost in its oblivion. Or at least that's what I'm thinking about when I'm playing this game. Especially when you're in the dark areas like this. Well, I can see one thread. So that's a start. One thread of many others I have to do. I now have to go all the way far, far, far down into the game until I can find what I'm looking for. It will be a very, very long, 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 long journey that will eventually come to a culmination of more digging and more time wasting. But he'll get it done, that's the main point. Go, yay! I'm looking forward to it. Question is, how long will it take? Alright, it's one thing I had the Matic. It's another thing to say, oh yes, this will take 3 weeks of excavating, and you just go, huh? Now on the upside is you don't actually have to upkeep him in food, water, or hygiene or anything like that. So he's just an autonomous little blob that will do the entire work. This is why I like George. George is a good shade. A shade that is well worthy of his king and well worthy of my time. And one day George is going to wake up the king. Only it will take another 396 days. I kept on looking at that number and thinking, can it get faster? No, it doesn't. Every time I load up this game I think, oh yeah, it's only going to be a short period in here. I spent half an hour walking back and forth on one spot just to get a damn pickaxe. In one respect, I'm frustrated. In another respect, I'm happy that I played to get the pickaxe because I wanted the pickaxe. So, yeah. This is a game that requires some level of dedication to play it. If you don't have patience, you don't have any Zen idealisms or any concept of perseverance or anything like that, this game will never succeed for you. This is a game that is purely designed around learning how to be patient, looking at all the finer details and just being a slow, methodical thinker of how to achieve a means to an end. As you can tell by the very slow walking. But I'm getting there, bit by bit. Rock by rock, stone by stone, crystal by crystal. Every single thing I do is a progression forward. It's annoying when you have to have a area where there's a puddle and you have to wait for X amount of days for the puddle to fill. I think I have 26 or 24 more days, 26 or 25 more days until the puddle fills. I have another 4 days to wait for a rock to fall so I can get into another area. I don't know how long it's going to take him to excavate his own room to expand so I can build a bed for him. I don't know. It took 2 hours for this door to open alone. I kid you not, 2 hours. The first door that's just above the king, it took just over, I think, 10 minutes for it to open or something like that. It was ludicrously slow and laborious, but it was amazingly interesting to listen and watch how the seam of the door slowly opened, and it was a constant proper grind noise as if something is moving but it's taking its time to move. And again, the designers of this game have done an excellent job with that concept of slowness, methodicalness, of patience. I eventually found all the parts for his little blowing horn that he uses for music, and I'm thinking there'll be more parts for that. I can feel it over time, but it's still amazing that you have to spend that time. I'm still desperate to get into the library because I want to see what other books they have in the library that I can get. I love his little thought journal. That's another interesting thing where he tells you his thoughts and he does different things. Like I got an achievement today for a certain amount of disappointments, and it's like, okay, that's funny. But yeah, in one respect it takes forever to do everything here, and in another respect it's that sense of achievement as you move forward. that's what makes this game more captivating for me at times. But yeah, it's fun, it's enjoyable, and it's something to while away the time. And I don't know, you could probably almost call this therapeutic, this game, in some respects. Like, me personally, it's a goal to try and get one video of this up every day for each day of my travel in this game, and only play that one day at a time of achievement. And I have 400 times to get that right, so, you know, it feels enjoyable. One person said that, I think it was Nitro, he said that I'd probably start having to make up a calendar system to keep track of everything as it runs. But I think the waypoint system that they've set up here, that allows me to see things much more clearly. I know where things are in order to get to one place or another. Like, there is a waypoint here that I've set up that is purely for that map room, so it's a centralized room that allows me to get to everywhere else. So, yeah, it's good. I will get there one day. One day. There's a very real possibility that I will get to my room and it will take me hours upon hours to achieve what I want to achieve. Actually, that's a thought. I could go to the treasure room and start picking at the window in the treasure room. I wonder what that would do. No. Concentrate on one thing at a time, Shane. One thing at a time. Patience is a virtue. Slip, slap, slip, slap, slip, slap, slap. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, this is very muted for yeah, the Twitch stream seems to be very muted for the colours. On my screen it's much lighter. Oops, wrong thing. Click. Time to walk home, that is right. Keep on walking. Walk, 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 walk. One day you will get there. One day. Shrink. But yeah, we're getting there bit by bit. And here comes Mr. Snores-a-lot. I'm interested to see if this over here is not someone else. It almost looks like hair. I don't know. Ah, the king. Mr. Snores-a-lot. Dum, bum, bum, dum, dum, bum, bum, bum. It may get to the point where today that I will start digging and I'll just say, yep, we're done, because logically I don't think I can go much further today. Because I can't really say it will be an improvement. La da da. Yay! Crystal! Make music. Alrighty. I have one piece of paper and I have all. I have all the colours. I'm going to draw that. Very, very slowly draw that. Awesome! A picture of wonder. Now all I gotta do is find some more paper. Dum, bum, bum. Ooh, a bit of coal right next to me. Helpful. Come on. Bit by bit, the picture forms. I wonder if there's a way I can make the fire more permanent. Or do I have to fill it up every single time, bit by bit? I don't know. Right, it's not like the shade needs warmth. Not like the shade needs light. Like Cripes, his eyes are bright as some like headlights. I could almost call him Gollum. Anyway. Slowly the picture forms. Slowly the picture is being made. To be hung upon my wall. In wonderment. Wonder of what? I don't know, but it will be a wonder of something. It's a wonder how much patience I can play in this game. I do kind of like the picture, it looks interesting. Question is, can I rearrange pictures? That's what I want to know. Nearly done. Nearly there. Ugh, so agonizing. But the upside is I got all the colours, so I wanted to make a picture with all the colours. Show my progress through this game. Ooh, that's tofu. Almost tempted to give this up, just go for that. Come on. Last little bit. You're killing me, game. Hurry up. Ah. Yay. Ooh, I can. Boink. There we go. Oh, I can rearrange. Awesome. I'll put that one there. And I'll put that one there. I like that one over there. Alright, let's go see. Hold on. I'm not going to... Whoa, time. Alright. Let's see. Yes! Let's see how far I will go. I will get. Okay, that's probably the end of the stream because I'm pretty sure he's going to take just over a day or a bit to start cutting through that. And I know it's kind of mesmerizing to watch as he slowly digs his way to an area, but I'm not going to put you through the torture of that one. But please come back tomorrow and enjoy another stream of The Longing, or maybe get yourself a copy of the game and maybe put yourself through the same sort of torture or enjoyment. Depends how you want to look at it. I'm not sure if I look at it as enjoyment or as a cathartic sort of, this is what I'm doing with my time sort of thing. Oh, hello. Thank you so much. Cowet's Conquistador. Conquistador. I love how it's written. Well done. Thank you so much for following. Great pleasure, and I hope to see you on the next stream. And I hope to see any of you others as well. Please check out... Ooh, screen moved. Check out other people that have been playing this game. It's a very interesting game. It's a very strange game. And I don't think it's for everyone. But if you like what you see on here, please make sure you go and see that. And if you want to see my other 2 days that I've been playing on this, I've only done about an hour on each day, but I'm trying to run a video for each day. Please go check that out on my YouTube channel, Astral Dragon Gaming. The link is down below. And other than that, I will see you all on the next stream. Thank you so much for watching, and have a fabulous day. Bye for now.